Hey, it's Rhianna. Welcome back to my channel and another live weigh-in and weight loss update video. I haven't actually weighed myself yet. Normally I weigh and then film and then we talk about it or whatever. So, but there was some stuff that I wanted to talk about before I actually went and weighed in, and then I'll probably talk a little bit more. I already kind of know that there's gonna be a gain. Hey guys, it's Rhianna from the future, and I'm editing this video that you're watching right now. And I wanted to hop in real quick to let you know that the weigh-in does not start until like the 8-minute mark. But I talk a lot about things that I think are really important, like with your weight loss journey. I talk about my tips and tricks for what I'm currently doing. It was a little rambly, but I tried to edit it down to be as concise as possible. But I talk about the science behind calories in, calories out, and the importance of, you know, tracking your calories and weighing your food. And yeah, I hope you watch the whole thing. If you do, give it a thumbs up, so I know that you did, and I appreciate it. And yeah, let's get back to the video. I know a lot here recently. I've talked about how I've been like going off track, and you know, I was really hard on myself, especially after the holidays, and like feeling bad about it and like ashamed, and like I didn't want to come on here and talk about it. But then I just reminded myself that showing y'all my real journey is like part of the process, and part of the reason why I know some of y'all follow me is because I motivate y'all, because you see me failing and stumbling and getting back to it, not giving up. So there's that. I don't feel like that right now. I do know that there's gonna be a gain. I'm almost positive there's gonna be a gain when I get on the scale. But I want to talk to y'all a little bit about everything that I do regarding my weight loss journey, and the reason why I do it, and why it's important, and why the scale is a part of my process, but it's not the only thing that I use, basically. So I track my calories and my macros on an app called Carb Manager, and I find that that is really important for me if I want to stay progressing in weight loss. Now, whenever I get into those periods where I'm feeling like I need a mental break for my sanity, I do stop tracking, but I find that my weight loss slows down almost to a halt whenever I'm not tracking, because it's very, very, very easy to overeat. You do it on purpose and you try to deny it. I don't mean all the time. I mean sometimes. Sometimes you don't realize that you're eating too much, but I feel like if you educate yourself on it, that you won't be able to be in denial. You'll know when you're not making the right choices. Like last week, I know that I made poor choices, and I was still tracking them, and so I could actually honestly see it. That's why I think it's so important to be like honest with yourself, and why in my opinion, I feel like tracking is like super important. So I do track, I do weigh my food, because measuring cups and eyeballing it are not accurate. And then of course I weigh myself. I actually weigh myself every day. I am a daily weigher, and I have found that for my body, I weigh less in the afternoon. Now that's actually was true even when I used to eat breakfast. Now I drink bulletproof coffees. You know, I pretty much fast as long as I can. I have not eaten today. I've never, like, I never eat unless I feel hungry. That's another thing. Like, a lot of people feel like, oh, you need a big healthy breakfast and you need to eat 3 meals, or you need to eat 4 meals or 5 meals or whatever. None of that's true. Breakfast is not the most important meal of the day. You don't need something to kickstart your metabolism. We're just all programmed by society to believe those things. What you should be doing is eating when you're hungry, stopping when you're satisfied, and not eating when you're not hungry. If it's dinner time and you're not hungry, you don't have to eat dinner. Now, if you know that by skipping a meal, that's gonna cause you to overeat the next time you eat, then yes, you need to make sure that you eat something, even if it's just a snack. I know that if I'm feeling very hungry at lunchtime and I drink a little bit of tea or water or Ultima or whatever it is that I'm gonna try to drink to curb my appetite, if I can't seem to get that feeling of hunger to go away by like 1 o'clock, I'm gonna go ahead and allow myself a snack. And usually that usually by just drinking something, I'm able to last until dinner time. But if I can't, like I said, I will eat. It's not a big deal, but track it. Know what you're putting into your body. Another part of that is knowing your TDEE, which is your total daily energy expenditure. Basically, that's how many calories do you burn a day just by being alive. There's all kinds of calculators that you can find online to calculate that for you. And mine is about 2,100 calories a day is my, like, I'm alive and I'm moving in a very minimal manner. I always set mine to sedentary because I don't have a very active life. And for most people who are trying to do weight loss, even if you are active, keep it on the sedentary. You know, I'm very educated and well read, but I have a problem with pronunciation of words. I don't know if you'll know that. I'm just kidding, you obviously do. I was saying something the other day and I was like, what was it? I was saying cinescope, and whenever I edited the video, I realized it was syncope. So yeah, but anyways, so what I was saying was, even if you are very active, keep it at that low level, and that way you'll lose a little bit quicker, and if you have bad days or whatever, it doesn't impact you as much. So mine is about 2,100 calories a day, and I eat about 1,600 calories a day, which leaves me a deficit of 500 calories, which is the whole concept of calories in, calories out, and I should be losing a pound a week. But weight loss is not linear. There are so many things that can impact your body and keep you from actually seeing that number. Now this week, I actually, even though there were days that I ate like under my calories, I averaged out to be pretty much in maintenance mode, meaning averaging out, I probably ate about 2,100 calories a day. But then Saturday and Sunday, Saturday, most of the day I did really, really well. And honestly, I actually went to a party and I drank. And alcohol is very high in calories, but I did drink skinny margaritas. But after like 1 or 2 drinks, your whole like dieting self just kind of gets washed away in the alcohol. And I was able to stay keto relatively. I had maybe like 5 crackers or something like that. But I did have quite a few drinks. I'm not exactly sure how many, and I also had a couple of shots. So because of the alcohol, I'm pretty sure I was over my calories. And then on Sunday, because I had a hangover from drinking and not eating carbs, I proceeded to eat a potato, egg, and cheese taquito, half of a cinnamon roll, went out to lunch with my planner besties and had biscuits and gravy with crispy smashed potatoes. It was delicious because I didn't actually track those days, so I overestimated and I tried to figure out how many calories I ate for the past 7 days, and I came to, it was like 13,000 something, and so I just rounded it up and said 15,000, and my maintenance calories is 14,700. So basically I feel like I ate in maintenance mode, which if you're following along, that means that I should be the exact same weight that I weighed last week. So let's go get on the scale. Okay, so 22nd, and it's 156. And go ahead and turn on the scale. And I just want to say that I am not looking forward to this. Yes, I did just change into my Christmas onesie because I weigh myself naked. And I didn't want to put my regular clothes back on. Okay, so last week I weighed 245.8. And this week I weighed 249.2. So that was a gain of 3.4 pounds. Now, that's not an actual gain. I know that. I didn't actually gain 3.5 pounds of fat by having one maintenance week. Obviously, I can't pinpoint exactly where it is. I'm going to put my money on the fact that I had carbs and alcohol and that I'm on my period. So the best thing that you can do when you have weeks like this is exactly what I did. I just got right back on the wagon. I continue tracking, continue weighing my food and holding myself accountable and reminding myself what like my goals are, and not feeling like because I gained 3.5 pounds this week that all hope is lost. I'm obviously a big loser. I can't do anything right. You know, I should just shut down my weight loss channel because, you know, no one's gonna want to see me fail. Because who wants to document a failure, you know, like me or whatever. And those are obviously not things that I believe. But they're things that can very easily pop into your head. So I hope that you learned something today. I hope that I explained how calories in and calories out work and how weight loss works, and that this video was beneficial to you more than just me stepping on the scale. I hope that I've motivated you to keep up your journey and to not give up and to not lose hope whenever things go wrong. I know it can be really hard. Losing weight is really a mental struggle sometimes, but the bottom line is that you're totally capable of doing it. You just have to keep positive and remember why you started in the first place. Giving up will never get you to where you want to be. There's so many motivational quotes that I've seen that are like, you know, you're closer to your goal today than you were, you know, when you started, and blah blah blah. But yeah, I mean, those are all true things. If this is the first video that you're watching, I document my weight loss journey as well as other things. I'm a daily vlogger, I do recipes, all kinds of stuff. So I would love it if you would subscribe, click that thumbs up button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. That was really good. It's not super cheesy,